Places in David's life where David messed up, and because he messed up, thousands, tens of thousands of innocent Israelites died. David numbered the people one day, and God expressly forbade him numbering the people. And the reason why he numbered them was because he wanted to be proud and say, look how many people are in Israel now, and I'm the king. God smote him for his pride, and as a result, thousands upon thousands of Israelites died because of David's transgression. What are you saying, Pastor Urshan? I'm saying David was a man that failed. As good as he was, as many battles as he won, David fell short. I could take you to Moses. There was no greater man who walked this earth in his day than Moses. Moses talked to God face to face. There were times when other prophets got angry because Moses, they thought, was taking all of the credit. And God told them, I speak to some men in dreams, and I speak to some men in visions. But Moses, I speak face to face. And he smote them with leprosy that they could learn that he was God's chosen man. It was Moses that parted the Red Sea. It was Moses that brought Egypt to its knees. Moses, mightily used of God. But I will show you Moses falling short of the promised land because God said you can't go in because you failed. You disobeyed my words. And as great as you are, and as great as things as you have done, you brought water out of a rock. You brought bread down from heaven. You caused Israel to be delivered. And as great as you aren't good enough to get this grace. That leads me to Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ is different than all of the ones before him. Jesus Christ was the one who made it all the way. He made it all the way. Hallelujah. He made it with no sin. He made it with no fault. He made it with no failure. He went through temptation. He went through turmoil. And when it was all said and done, he was blameless. Where Moses fell down, Jesus stood up. Where David fell down, Jesus stood up. Where Zechariah, Malachi, and Habakkuk fell down, Jesus stood up. Isaiah tried it, couldn't do it, and Jesus stood up. Jeremiah did the best he could, but he couldn't do it like Jesus did it. Oh, somebody's not listening to me. Elijah and Elisha fell short, but Jesus stepped into the gap and said, I'll take care of this. I've got to go down myself because there is no man that can save themselves. I'm talking about Jesus. I want you to understand who you're dealing with today. God came down in the form of a man and shed his blood. And he overcame sin. When I say he overcame sin, I pray that you don't let that fly past your head. Because overcoming sin is something you have never been able to do. And neither have I. I don't know of a man that has ever, or a woman that has ever been able to overcome sin without the help of Jesus Christ. I know I'm not talking about looking pretty on the outside, folks. I'm talking about in your mind. In that little dark space between your ears, where there's a whole other world and whole other planets and ways of thinking and ways of being inside that nobody knows about. In that spot, God said, I'm going to give you victory in there.